when the album comes out on Friday, where can they go that gets where you make the most money back, if anywhere?
From the label's website or our Bandcamp, then that goes directly to us. They can order the record, pre-order it now, or order it from there. They'll get it shipped to them pretty quickly.
Cool.
Yeah.
I want to check my questions here. All right, we got Greg from Bozeman, Montana.
Bozeman, I love that
Bozeman,
town.
Montana.
Greg, what's up?
He wants to know, have you ever written a song that you didn't record because it didn't fit with your sound, but that you'd like to tell us about? Maybe like a ballad or something, or just like something like on an acoustic guitar, or anything like that.
We have written a few songs that didn't make the record. This record we wrote about 19 songs, 18 songs, and 12 got on the record. So there's a few there that may make it to a B-side maybe, or a re-release in the coming months. But there's one song that we rewrote called "Feed the Pigs," and it was kind of loosely based on the world that we live in the United States of America, and the political standpoint of how us middle class are being treated and the way we're being mistreated, and that we should stand up and fight back and not really take it anymore. So that was a song that we did. It was called "Feed the Pigs." We never released it. It never got on the record, but not for any reason other than we just felt the ones that did get on the record were a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good answer.
There's a couple. There should be a few.
Let's see. Jill from Great Neck, New York, wants to know, do you see yourself making videos for more songs on the new record?
Yes. We have another video that's coming out next week. It's technically supposed to be a lyric video.
Okay.
But we did our own take on a lyric video, and it's really cool. It's for a song called "Daughter of the Morning Star," and it would basically be the beginning of the trilogy of these three songs. So it would be way back.
Cool. Let's see. Shelly from Monroe Township, New Jersey. I don't know where that is.
New Jersey.
Somewhere in New Jersey. Wants to know. Hold on, this is a little straight here. She wants to know, is your record going to be available on vinyl on Friday?
Not on Friday. The vinyl is on order, but there's I guess a big surge of people doing vinyl again now.
Yeah.
So all the vinyl plants from back in the day all shut down, and now there's so many people ordering vinyl that the ones that are open can't keep up. So we do have vinyl coming. They'll be available. If you pre-order it, it'll get sent to you as soon as as soon as they come in. So yes, vinyl for both records actually.
Steve from Fountain Valley, California says, I'm coming to your show at the Whiskey. Will you have any new merchandise for sale?
We will. Absolutely.
What do you got?
We have a new t-shirt, and we have some new back patches and some smaller patches.
Back patches?
And new CDs.
For your backpack?
Yeah, big patches for your back of your jacket.
Oh, for your back of your jacket.
Yeah, patches. Yes. We will have new merch. Come down, come see us, come meet us.
That was Matt, who lives in...
Fountain Valley?
No, Steve. Matt lives over in Westwood. He said,
Okay.
will you be doing a meet and greet or anything like that at the show?
We're always there. We're always around. It's not something that we want to make people pay to see us. They already got to pay to get in the show. We're very personable people. You want to talk to us, just come up. I'm usually at the merch table, or one of us is. At the end of the night after we play, we all stand around the merch table and
That's cool.
hang out. So come up, say hi.
Jason from Washington, D.C. says, do you have a favorite band of all time?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yes. I have a couple. My favorite band that I ever, first band that I started loving, and the first band that I ever connected with was Motley Crue.
Okay.
As a kid, I was a young kid, so seeing Motley Crue, I was, as much as I was enamored by them, I was equally terrified. And this was 1985, or no, not even 83, when Child of the Devil came out. So, back then there was no internet, there was none of that stuff. So what you saw on the cover of the record is what you really thought these people looked like or how they dressed. So that would be my first, and then flash forward to the 90s would be a band called Acid Bath.
Okay.
Yeah.
But nothing recently then? Nothing in the past 2 decades has got your interest? Me either. It's hard.
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I could sit and list a ton of bands. I mean, I listen to a lot of different types of music, but...
That was Lisa. Lisa, her question. She's from Hartford, Connecticut. Wants to know, what are some things you listen to on your iPhone that would surprise the average fan? Like, do you have, like, Britney Spears on there?
I don't. I went to a Britney Spears concert once, though.
You did?
It was awesome, yeah.
Cool.
What am I... I'm going to look at my playlist on my Spotify, and I'll tell you. There's a band called The Black Queen, which is the singer from Dillinger Escape Plan's other band, or new band. There's a band called Empathy Test that I've just been listening to. It's kind of weird. It's not rock and roll or metal at all. There's a band called Gunship. They're from England, and it's one of the guys from a band called Fight Star. It's like super, yeah. It's like this is Gunship. Sounds nothing like Fight Star. It's very like 80s kind of retro. I mean, you really should, like, you put the song on and you want to watch, like, you know, Back to the Future or like, you know, what are the Mel Gibson movies? Mel Gibson, Sidney Poitier. What was that? What were those movies called?
Lethal Weapon?
Lethal Weapon. Like that kind of vibe. It's like very, very synth based, and it's really cool. So that, there's a band called Empty Self. It's a kid from New Zealand that I love. And none of these are heavy. These are all mellow.
I like what you like.
But I go into like Catatonia from Sweden, you know, Graveyard, Witchcraft, a lot of the stoner rock stuff I'm a big fan of too.
Such a behaved dog, by the way. You have your dog off camera. It doesn't make a sound. Love it.
Oh, it's Mr. Mouse. He's the best. Can we put him on the table?
Yeah, but he's not making any mouse noises.
He doesn't.
It looks
He
like a mouse.
out.
My cat would eat that thing in 2 seconds.
Mouse, come here.
Adorable.
This is Mr. Mouse, everyone.
Really cute.
He has an Instagram. I am Mr. Mouse. Hashtag I am Mr. Mouse.
See, if you look at if you check out my Instagram, it's at DJ RossStar with 3 S's. You'll see the cat. I can't make Lucifer his own page because anything I try to make is already taken. I do Lucifer the cat Lucifer.
I'm sure, yeah.
There's nothing that's open that encompasses Lucifer and cat in the same thing, so I don't know what to do about it. So he's just stuck on my page.
I think you put it Lucifer, F-U-R-R.
Done. Someone already has it. But basically, my Instagram, when I post a picture of the cat, I get like 50 likes.
Oh, I bet.
My girlfriend gets like 50 likes. When I post a picture of myself, get like
Nothing.
5.
Yep.
Or if it's like with a band, like From You Tonight, or like a throwback, 50. But like, here's a nice,
I'll do it.
Here's a nice picture of me like on the pier. 10
Nothing.
likes.
I'll post a like beautiful tattoo that I do.
Yeah.
And they'll get like. Yeah, we'll get like 130 likes or whatever, however many. And I'm like, yes, you know, like, people are looking at my work. Then I'll post it like you said, like a nice picture of the mountains. And it's like nobody clicks it. It's like, does the picture suck, or just no one gives a shit about pictures of mountains or scenery?
I don't know.
It's weird.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys look right now, I'll show you, even though this is like not riveting.
I want to see your cat.
Not riveting. Well, I'll show you that at the end, but here's a picture of me. This actually got 44 likes.
Whoa.
Me holding a giant hawk. Raptor. Up in San Diego. So that one did pretty well. But
down in San Diego.
Yes, down in San Diego, Alpine, California. I reviewed this for the show, so that was pretty
That's
cool.
pretty awesome.
So that was a good one. But, you know, I'm just a dude. Like, you know, what do they care? You know, I took a picture of that. That was pretty cool. Down in Florida. A nice one.
Can I see your cat?
I'll show you that when we're done in a few minutes, because that can go. I can go on forever with the cat. I love that. Well, let's wrap it up. We got some final thoughts here. So the album is called
Screams from a Black Wilderness.
They can get it on Friday on iTunes, right?
It's iTunes, Amazon. No, not Amazon. Bandcamp, our label, allhailtheyeti.com, Facebook. The label is called Minus Head Records. You can go to their website and it'll take you directly to our Bandcamp, or you can search Bandcamp and just type in All Hail the Yeti.
You know, when Tommy Vex was here, he said, Tommy, you mentioned his label is Yeti Records.
Yes, I saw that.
Oddly enough, Yeti Records never tried to sign you?
I never even heard of the label until I saw that they were signed to
Must
Yeti
be a
Records.
new thing.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
What's with the fascination? Do you think you were the only one until now with the Yeti?
I don't know. I mean, we originally were called Yeti, and it was like, it was a band name that I had.
That wasn't taken when you came up with it?
Well, that was the thing.
It was
a band name that I had when I was younger. And then when we started this band, we were looking for something that, it's not so much about the monster Yeti as it is about, the story of it and how, like, terrifying it is, and it would be if you saw it, and it's never been, documented or caught or anything like that. So that was more of, like, the play for us. And yeah, I mean, I've always been fascinated with any type of cryptozoology growing up. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, the skunk ape, that kind of stuff. Ogopogo, Loch Ness monster, UFOs, any stuff that is, that you can't explain kind of terrifies me. So.
Are there any Yeti horror movies? I can't.
There is. There's one that Bobcat Goldthwait did. You remember Bobcat Goldthwait?
Of course.
And it was called The Lost Coast Tapes.
Is it good?
I believe that's the one that he did.
I'll look it up. Well, that one from that like kids movie is scary too. Is it the Rudolph? Is it Rudolph?
Oh yeah.
That was pretty scary.
Well, there's the original one you have to watch. It's like kind of like a docudrama, like
movie.
A made up kind of documentary called The Legend of Boggy Creek.
Yeti Curse of the Snow Demon, 2008.
Yeah,
that looks pretty crappy.
Yeah.
Is that one good or no?
There's The Legend of Boggy Creek is probably the definitive one. I mean, that's.
Is that right up there with Dead Snow in terms of great
I mean, that's a great movie. This is more of like it was filmed in the 70s, and it's supposed to be like a documentary.
Oh, it's like a real. Wow, I didn't know they made those kind of movies. Back
Yeah,
then.
that's the thing.
Footage.
It's just like a really really cool way to just to watch a movie about it. But it's in like Texarkana, like on the border of Arkansas and Texas, in a place called Folk, Arkansas. There's this thing that's
could be real.
Yeah, killing the local, the town's animals, and they just are basically talking to the townspeople about this thing that they
It
say.
might still be out there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very, very, very positive it is.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I've seen a Yeti before in Disneyland on the Matterhorn.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a newer one now. There's a newer Yeti there.
Really?
It looks pretty cool. But yeah, actually, you see Krampus? That's a good movie.
I didn't see it yet.
You'll like that one a lot.
I want to see it.
There's not really a Yeti in it, but it's
Krampus.
close. But it's Krampus, close enough,
Yeah.
and it's like Gremlins.
Yeah.
It's like fun, but also
Christmas
kind of
movie,
scary,
yeah.
but also Christmas. It's basically like a new Gremlins.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
there's the
Support that, not the fake Ghostbusters coming out.
there's the like
Krampus.
the quintessential 10 Christmas movies you have to watch, and Gremlins is on there.
What else? Silent Night, Deadly Night?
I like that movie.
That's not an essential. though.
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
A Christmas Story. Elf.
Yep.
I'm gonna sound like a total wuss right now.
Black
but-
Christmas?
Yeah, I didn't really like it. The original one's good.
I saw both. I don't like either.
The original one was just
Yeah.
because it's that cheap old
Yep.
horror movie. White Christmas with Bing Crosby. I'm a fan of it.
Didn't see that one.
It's an old one. It's from the 50s, so that was a fun one. There's a lot. There's a few. What else? Charlie Brown.
Yes.
You know.
We got 1 minute left. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
joining
man.
me at last
Pleasure.
minute.
It was
Please
fun.
go see them at the Whiskey tomorrow night.
Yes.
How much is the
tomorrow
show?
night. I believe it is $15 at the door. $10 in advance if you get it tonight before midnight.
1-5 or 1-10 or 1-10 or 1-0 tomorrow night. What time do you go on? Like 11?
I would say about 10:30. Yep.
10:30. They're gonna play 10 songs. He's gonna tell a joke in between. In the meantime, go on Instagram. I just got a follow from the mouse, by the way. Facebook,
Mouse.
Instagram, and Twitter at DJ RossStar. You can go to YouTube. Well, you're on YouTube, but you can go to my YouTube /DJ RossStar and see some of my old shows from Meltdown Comics. If you search for my name on YouTube, you'll find other videos I've done on location at Warped Tour.
Cool.
And some videos from back in my apartment. So do that tonight if you want to see some more of my work. We love you all. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Go buy the record.
Go home.
Got to be kidding me.
Caught with the
Got to
zipper
be kidding me.
down.
I mean, I had this microphone plugged in.
I know. I have
all my mischief.
I have a maybe microphone. This maybe can make us through the
You know,
cast.
as they would say on RuPaul's Drag Race, honey, I had that mess tucked and taped a long time ago. Bam! Drop. Anyway, hey, Derek
Hey.
Vandermillen, Clifford,
Yeah,
Broadway,
let's talk about
bringing
more
you,
tuck and tape.
bringing you the mischief this week with New Comics Wednesdays.
There's some new comics that came out this week. There's quite a few. This is a big,
That's some
big
good
week
stuff.
in terms of comics that came out.
Yep.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Derek Vandermillen. I am one half of the host for
Indeed.
New Comics Wednesday.
Indeed it is, Derek Vandermillen. Ladies and gentlemen,
And this gentleman right here,
Clifford Broadway, Clifford the Big Red Dog. Back in the kitchen, they call me Perro Grande Rojo. But that's actually true. Anyways, here we are, New Comics Wednesday.
at
I'm
7522 Sunset Boulevard, Meltdown Comics,
is.
where I work as one of
Meltdown
the
Comics.
employees.
You know, yeah, he's one of the very learned and really cool employees here.
Okay.
When people say, we come here for your knowledgeable staff, they're not just blowing wind up your skirt. They're telling you that we come here for your knowledgeable staff, and that's why we on Shop XSN are broadcasting to you live on the interwebs. Thank you, Al Gore. We're bringing you this exciting new show here on Wednesday night, New Comics Wednesday. And yes, of course, the new comics that we have literally on the shelf here. The top shelves have these special little signs, and you put Velcro up to stick everybody
And
up here.
the
It's
new
like-
comics in the back,
says
because there's
new,
also comedians
new.
in the showroom
There's
in the
like
back.
hundreds and hundreds
For those of you that
these
know
on every shelf.
the show The
very exciting.
Meltdown with Jonah Ray and Kumail Nanjiani, they are doing their weekly show here. It's $8 at Meltdown in the very back.
That's the Nerdist showroom,
Yep.
ladies
The
and
Nerd
gentlemen.
Melt showroom, you can go to nerdmeltla.com to get
Yep.
tickets for that show. It's great. It is the best deal for a comedy show. $8
Yeah, it's great.
is very cheap, and they don't have any of that annoying two
Two drink
minimum.
minimums, none of that bull. None of that. It's just
The
a great
first time
show.
I came out here and went to a comedy show out here,
Yes.
the waitress looked at me and she said, "What are your 2 drinks?" And I said, "No, that's fine. I don't need any." And then she said, "What are your 2 drinks?"
Yeah.
And I realized
with
I
this
was not in Kansas anymore.
Stone cold Richard Nixon. What are
Nope.
your 2 drinks? She came right at you.
She did.
came
She's
for
like,
you.
"What are your 2 drinks?"
That bitch came for you.
That was great.
You were like, is that bitch coming for me? That
I would
bitch is
never
coming for
refer
me.
to her as that, but you get away with it.
You
I
can
don't
get
know
away
if
with
I
all
do.
kinds of hip hop nonsense if you just say it's hip hop nonsense.
Speaking of hip hop, what was the thing that we
Speaking of,
found out about one of the books that's coming out this week?
I'm actually really excited to hear this. Is one of the big headlines, and in all of comic news, and perhaps on a bigger cultural wavelength,